All right, here's our complex hierarchy that we need to split into two separate hierarchies. First, let's work on our implementation hierarchy. In this hierarchy, we're going to have classes for various TV brands. So first, let's add a new interface called device. Now, every device, or every TV device more accurately, should have operations such as turn on, turn off, set channel, and so on. So let's declare these operations here. Void turn on, void turn off, and set channel, and give it a number. Now let's create a concrete implementation of this interface. So here we add a new class called Sony TV that implements the device interface. Now in this method, we're going to print Sony turn on, exactly like before. Here we print Sony turn off and Sony set channel. So here's our implementation hierarchy. In this hierarchy, we have classes for various TV brands. Now let's work on our feature hierarchy. So we go to our remote control class. We should remove the abstract keyword because we want to be able to create a remote control object for a particular device. So we remove the abstract keyword. Next, we need to declare a private field of type device called device. So this field is the bridge between these two separate hierarchies. Now we should initialize this field using a constructor. So Alt and Enter, add constructor parameter. Let's click refactor. Beautiful. Now, in the turn on method, we should call the turn on method of this device. So once again, we remove the abstract keyword, and here we type device the turn on. And similarly, here we're going to call device the turn off. So in this class, we're talking to this device interface. We don't care about a particular implementation such as Sony TV, LG TV, and so on. So now let's remove these comments. We don't have that ugly hierarchy anymore. Next, we're going to work on our advanced remote control. So in this class, once again, we should remove the abstract keyword because we want to be able to create an advanced remote control object for a particular device. So we remove it. Now we should add a constructor parameter. That's going to be a device object. So we get this device, and using the super keyword, we pass it to the constructor of our base class. Now let's implement the set channel method. So here we type device, but we don't see our device field because we declared it as private. So real quick, let's go to our remote control class and change private to protected. Now, here we can type device.setChannel and pass the number. So now we have two completely independent hierarchies. This is our feature hierarchy where we have two types of remote controls. With this, we no longer need these ugly classes, Sony Advanced Remote Control and Sony Remote Control. So let's delete these. Beautiful. Now we can go to our main class and combine various classes from these two independent hierarchies. Let me show you. So we go to our main class. I'm going to create a remote control. And here we should pass an instance of a class that implements the device interface. So we can pass a Sony TV. Let's import this class and then call remote control.turn-on. Now, when we run this program, you can see that our Sony TV got turned on. Now we can use an advanced remote control. So we simply replace this with the advanced remote control, run the program. Once again, our Sony TV got turned on. Now, let's say tomorrow we want to support a new TV brand. Unlike the previous structure, we don't need to add several new classes to our hierarchy. So we simply add a new class that implements the device interface. Take a look. So let's say Samsung TV. This class should implement the device interface. Now, just like before, let's print simple messages. Samsung turn on, then copy paste, Samsung turn off, and Samsung set channel. Now, in our main class, we can pass a new Samsung TV and control it using this advanced remote control. Take a look. So our Samsung TV got turned on. I didn't have to create several new classes and add them to our hierarchy. This is the bridge pattern in action. We use the bridge pattern when we have a hierarchy that can grow in two different dimensions. With the bridge pattern, we can split this ugly, complex hierarchy into two separate hierarchies that can grow independently. And this makes our application design more extensible and maintainable.